People in Ella's neighborhood often said she had the quietness of a dove and the patience of an angel. Maybe they were right. At 23, fresh out of university, she still lived peacefully in her parents' house. She wasn't the partying type, wasn't loud, wasn't wild. She was gentle, focused, and protective of her purity. In her words, some things, once lost, cannot be regained. Her life moved in a simple rhythm: home, church, errands, sleep, until the day Daniel walked into it. Daniel wasn't the type to turn heads on the street. He was an average young man with big dreams. No car, no mansion, no flashy clothes. But he carried something else: direction, vision, and a quiet determination that made Ella feel safe. One evening, under the mango tree by her gate, he held her hands and said in a trembling voice, "Ella, I don't have much now. But I know where I'm going. I want you to marry me when the time is right. I'll be traveling abroad to study and work. I promise I'll come back for you. Please, wait for me. Keep yourself for me." His sincerity touched her deeply. She gave him her word. And Daniel traveled. At first, the distance didn't feel heavy. He called almost every day, sent photos, narrated stories of cold weather and long nights of study. Ella looked forward to every message. She prayed for him, dreamed for him, believed in him. But months passed. Then years. And the world around her began to change. Suitors started coming, some humble, some arrogant, some suspiciously wealthy. One arrived in an agbada so wide it could be used as a family tent. He smiled at her with golden teeth and declared, "Marry me, my dear. I will buy you a house, a car, anything you want." Ella blinked. "Sir, what work do you do?" He chuckled and tapped his nose. "My dear, money does not like noise. Just know it is flowing." That was all she needed to hear. She sent him away politely. Another man, a rising politician, came confidently with bodyguards. "You will be my 5th wife," he announced proudly, "but I promise to upgrade you to number 3 after 2 years." She nearly choked on her own saliva. More came, some unbelievers, some believers who behaved worse than unbelievers, some who offered wealth, land, houses, even a supermarket as bride price. Her parents watched these suitors with glittering eyes. "Ella, accept one," her mother pleaded. "Is it until your youth finishes that you will wait for that boy abroad?" Her father shook his head sadly. "Even if you don't want marriage again, at least give us grandchildren. Just one." Ella stared at them in shock. "Daddy. Mama. That is sin. I gave Daniel my word. I will wait." Her mother threw her wrapper dramatically. "Wait. My friend, don't let patience turn into stupidity." Still, Ella held on. Her friends laughed behind her back. Some said she was wasting her time. Some said Daniel had probably married a foreign woman. Some said, if he truly loved you, he would have rushed home long ago. But each time doubt tried to settle in her heart, she remembered Daniel's words. "I will come back for you. Don't leave your parents' house. I will pick you myself." So she waited. Year after year. Temptation after temptation. Pressure after pressure. Sometimes she cried herself to sleep. Sometimes she wondered if she was foolish. Sometimes she whispered to God, "Just give me strength to hold on." Still, she waited. She kept herself. She kept her promise. She kept her lamp burning, like the wise virgins in the scriptures. Then one bright Saturday morning, when she was already 35 and her parents had almost lost hope, a loud blaring of horns echoed through their street. People rushed out. A long convoy of shiny black SUVs rolled in, moving slowly like royalty arriving for coronation. Children screamed. Women peeped from windows. Men came out to record the scene. Is it a senator? A governor? Maybe a billionaire? Oh. See foreign number plates. The car doors opened. And a man stepped out. Tall. Handsome. Elegant. With the confidence of someone who had conquered life. It was Daniel. But this was not the Daniel that left. This one looked like God personally rewrote his destiny. His suit was sharp, his shoes shone, and his smile looked like it cost money. He walked straight to Ella's door and knocked. When she opened it, she froze. Tears filled her eyes instantly. Daniel. Ella, he whispered, I told you I would come back. She burst into tears and hugged him tightly. I waited. I waited for you. And I prepared for you, he said, voice thick with emotion. I bought a place for us. A whole estate. Built with gold designs. 24 hours light. No struggle. No lack. You will enjoy for the rest of your life. I kept my promise, because you kept yours. Her parents rushed out, acting as if they had always supported her. Our daughter is wise, her mother announced proudly to the neighbors. Our daughter has sense, her father added quickly. Daniel took Ella's hand. I have come to take you home. The place I prepared is ready. Their wedding was beautiful, simple, elegant, filled with joy. Weeks later, he flew her abroad, straight into a life more golden than anything she ever imagined. People who mocked her celebrated her. People who called her foolish now called her blessed. People who pressured her wished they had her kind of patience. But the true meaning of her story was bigger than marriage. Ella represented the believer who keeps the faith. Daniel represented the bridegroom, Christ, who went to prepare a place for his own. The years of waiting represented the quiet season before his return. The suitors represented the temptations and distractions of the world. Her patience represented the wise virgins whose lamps never went out. In the end, the bridegroom came just as he promised. And the one who waited was taken into glory. Her story whispered the same message to every heart who heard it. Blessed are those who wait faithfully for the one who promised to return. Their reward will be far greater than anything the world can offer.